see, sometimes you don't need to have a well thought out plan coming in with backup, options, skill, any kind of thinking at all. All of that big braining just leaves room for error. Walk in and punch 'em. That's what I've learned. Toma really has to be one of the luckiest people alive in that world. The fact that everyone around him can reduce people to a quantum state, and yet he's allowed to get away with all of this. Fascinating. I do believe I saw a possible beach episode on the horizon. What am I doing wasting time? Let's delve in. Nicely animated seagulls. Being that I went to the beach and seaside towns quite a lot growing up, the sound of seagulls is quite nostalgic. Is this the first time in the sea? Staying out of it, trying to keep away from the sun. This is a very empty beach. Does that mean he's also exempt from classes and whatnot? In which case, I'll take up that offer. It's good to see that her working environment is as organised as her home life. The difference in their food. Oh. Well, that works. The church pulled some strings. Ah. Toma. Please don't start having speech patterns like Roswell from ReZero. What kind of sociopath places a jellyfish onto someone's face? Well, I guess the same kind that would bite someone whenever they're slightly annoyed. Excuse me? I can't say that I'm in love with this intro. I think it's that voice there was too overly synthesized and whatnot. It does seem like we will be seeing a lot more of, well, I see at least a little bit of the Samurai Girl and a lot more characters, which I am very eager to find out how it all ties together. She really needs to keep hold of that veil better. Is that the first time she's ever seen a jellyfish as well? She didn't understand. Oh, Christ. Let yourself in, it's fine. His party? Oh, everyone else. Back to throwing a fit of rage whenever she doesn't get her own way. Ugh, really? You fell into that easy trap there? Such a peaceful environment and things going well. So we're going from basically knowing nothing about him to now seeing his parents and a cousin? Duck. What was up with the duck there? Why did it just freak out? If he has to listen to... see... Of course he's going to come off as a bit aloof after a while. If they are indeed his parents. Basically any... What are they watching? Ah, that's what they're watching. Anyone can just say, "Oh, hi, I'm your mother." And it's like, oh, I guess I have to believe it. That would be an issue with having no memories. Nice, vast room he's found himself in. But staying in a place like that with that overseeing of the bay there, not bad. That old man's got to sort out that cough. You might need to get it seed too. She's not an early riser either, then. Kind of picturesque. Going on a early morning stroll? I guess I know you. Good guess. Really? Ganesh? Cool, so he collects crap like that. I think the eyes are somewhat similar there, so yeah, sure. Not being able to remember any family is going to be odd. They should pick up on the fact that he doesn't have memories relatively quickly. Just roll with it. I guess that's the cousin. Quite energetic. Is this one of just... another clone? What's... Huh? This is a dream sequence, isn't he? He hasn't woken up yet. Are they related by blood? Just from that phrase, say him saying that alone, the others should know that something's up with him. What? Why are you walking in? And what's of the Ada act? Teleportation, fair enough. There's no way to speak to your mother. Fuck's sake, it's this kind of event, is it? Well, that explains his cousin. If that is indeed his father. Either he's having some sort of coma dream here, or there's more trouble afoot. Itty bitty. Have you hit your head or something? Go back into the room and see who's in the bed. Yeah, there is something fishy going on. I don't think I'd jump straight to the "it's a prank" show. Yeah, my dad and my uncle had pens like that. That's now the woman who owns the inn. Who's going to be the hard of breath old man then? Oh, okay. Yeah, you should stop smoking. Maybe he just is suffering with the jellyfish more than he thought. Oh no, who is it? That is like a friend from school, innit? I approve. Oh damn, I thought that was going to be the friend again. Just an extra level of fuck you. I wondered if they were doing some sort of little Groundhog Day type thing of him reliving the day again, but instead of it being Index, it's her this time. Nice Science of the Lambs. Why do you have that? How many unruly guests do you have that you need to have that kind of straight jacket and fasteners? How many souvenirs do you have? I only know a few of them. That is not a swimsuit that a mother usually wears. Is it actually a swimsuit or is it just strips of seaweed? The picture in picture. Oh, he He hasn't taken care of beauty regimes recently, has he? Okay, I get the joke now, but what the hell is going on? The doctor's now a news presenter? Who's the president? I'd be watching the news more if that was a presenter or a reporter. Oh Christ. Was that one of the the kids from the school with the green-haired guy? Basically, everyone's been So everyone's been translocated with other people, but they're keeping their memories as though everything is normal, and physical data, like that picture, hasn't been altered. Interesting. So who is his actual dad then? Just keep walking. This might not be something you want to get involved in. Things are odd enough as is. No? Well, she seems normal enough unless she just gets put into the place of someone else who also carries a sword. Ah, so they are immune. Necessarius. And was that there's no sign of it on him? The same thing as what we saw back with the green head dude, which is people who can't use magic get a bit tore up. Either he's very good at acting, or he's just incredibly confused. That should go as to why he's not the spellcaster. Not good. Would you really interject right now, and rather than just let them talk? Oh yeah, he doesn't know who he knows. If... Sure. Oh, it's nice they're being a bit more cordial now. And what is with this meme-looking fool just eating shaved ice? That, intricate. Sephiroth. Sephiroth, severity, the law of reflection. It's a bit much to just to put on him. Well, out of everything you've seen, you can't think of the existence of things like angels. Hmm. The thing is, something like this could happen, and no one would be any the wiser. Because we would all see ourselves as thinking of what it is we thought. That was a very poor explanation on my half. I suppose. Are you sure he just didn't escape what's going on because of his ability? That's what I was talking about with the body can't stay safe after using magic. He has a very sparkly glove. And why is he with... Yeah. If you could release water spirits with the use of mathematical equations, the world would be interesting, at least. Actually, that's a good idea, yeah. After hearing an explanation like that, putting it to the test. Oh, yep, fair enough. You can dispel magic and whatnot. Who's gonna be the caster? Because he's still part of the We Haven't Been Affected gang, so... Has he been, like, undercover all the time? Yes, he's been undercover all the time. I mean, it makes sense. Why wouldn't they have people in places that could be beneficial? Hang on. If it is just that people have been... Their appearances have been switched, that means that if his mother was to actually be there, she would be wearing that. I have several questions. And I don't think any of them were actually useful, but... And once this gets resolved, is everyone's memories of these events going to be wiped, or is it all going to stay as if he actually did meet his parents and he was just being a bit of an ass? And Index is going to hold that against him. Especially burying her into the sand. The horrible finding. Great. I would say that this is a odd and fun little escapade, but it's actually in keeping with what I've so far been taught to understand about this show. I don't believe it's the first time I've seen a whole kind of body swap type thing, but it is definitely brought up some feelings of disgust and arousal at the same time. Those were some hairy legs. And now I'm thinking, if that guy isn't his dad and was that spellcaster, is the whole meeting your parents and your cousin just another layer to kind of help blend in and not get caught? Or does Tom actually have that cousin that we saw in the photo, and she's going to be a semi-reoccurring character every, 15 episodes? But don't worry, Ada Index is, she can't hurt you. Although if you ask nicely, maybe. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know. This might have been a tough one to understand, but at the same time, it's sit back and just enjoy the ride. It's easier that way. If you don't want to miss the next one, subscribe to the channel. But for the most part, if you want to just keep up with the almost daily bullshit, join my Discord as well. Links are down in the description. But I'm now going to take some time with some personal grooming should I ever accidentally be swapped with a body where I need to wear some revealing clothing. It's best to be prepared, at least. I'll let you dwell on that. But see you in the next one. If you want to be irreplaceable, then join on to my Patreon. Because even though I may not know what you look like, I know for a fact I can't really forget you at this point. So Sal, Raywin, Electric Ant, Denim 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow, 7899, and everyone else. Should I suddenly vanish and be replaced by anyone else? It shouldn't really disrupt you in any meaningful way.